This conference will now be recorded.
Okay, so last day what we have done, we have just seen a process called P2P process, procurement to pay process, and that process we have done with all the ready-made, all the predefined codes like plant, storage location, purchase location, and everything. It has been created previously. So guys, I have shared with you an Excel sheet, right? And in that particular Excel sheet, I think you have opened and you got two Excel, two view are there. One is for P2P goods and another one is the P2P service. I'm just opening what I have shared with you. So getting it. So guys, I have shared with you this Excel sheet. So here P2P for goods, and today I'm going to start with P2P for service. So in P2P for service, you will get this option. Okay, you just mention that company code is ICSI. So company code is ICAI. Just make a note of it because today I'm going to discuss this. Okay, and today I'm going to show you the payment also. How can we proceed with the payment of P2P process? But before that, I'm just showing you once more the P2P process for the goods so that you can recap the session. So we have started with the material creation. I have already created a material, and after that you have to record the info record for the material and source list. Just tell me one thing, the meaning of all such step is clear to all of you? What is the meaning of info record? What is the meaning of source list? The meaning is clear to all of you? I'm not asking T code, I'm asking meaning. If anyone is
Yes,
asking,
sir.
uh, tell us why we are creating info record. What is the importance of creation of source list? Do you have the answer, guys? If it is yes, then okay. Okay.
Yes, sir.
Later on, we will be discuss some notes on it. So right
Okay.
now, I'm starting from the ME51N. Okay. So let's see. I'm starting from purchase requisition. So can anyone tell me what is my material? What was my material? It's ICSI RM61, right?
RM, ICS
Whatever. I will. No issues.
350 K ICS IPL. ICS IPL.
I got it, guys. Got it. No issues. Please mute yourself, sir. Please either mute your background noise or you just please mute yourself, sir. Because I'm recording, so that will be also recorded. Okay. Okay. So I have created another material and I am placing the order for 500 pieces of such material. So boys and girls, if you are not getting this view fast in your recipe, so you can see there is a three area there. The one is the cart sign, shopping cart sign is there, header sign is there, and another one is a document overview. So you have to click on this to get this view. Sometimes this view is not coming in your SAP system. So just click on the third one, collapse item, so it will be hidden. And if you expand it, so you will get this view. So guys, just remember one thing, at the time of creation of the purchase requisition, uh, we have to mention all this information. What are the information? First, name of the material. Okay, what material you are going to place the order, quantity of the material, delivery will be automatically coming because of the info record, then storage location, purchasing group, purchasing organization, and all that. After that, you'll have to check your document. So if there is any kind of error, so it will be coming, but we can see there is no error message is coming. That's why will be saved. The data will be saved. So guys, you can note it down your requisition number, but you have understood that if from purchase order window, you can retrieve this number, requisition number. I'm requesting to all of you, whenever you will be creating the requisition, I mean purchase requisition, you just follow the last 3 digits, like 610 or something like that, so that you can identify your requisition number from the all other the purchase requisition number. So whenever we'll be going to the purchase order, so guys, I think we have discussed on this T code. Okay, if you are in some other window and if you want to jump to the another window by returning the SAP Easy Access, so first you need to put /n, and after that you just type the T code ME21N. Then you can jump from requisition window to the purchase order window. Okay. So what I'm trying to say, if this kind of window sometimes is not coming, okay, sometimes you'll be get this kind of window. Whenever you are typing purchase order, you'll be getting this kind of window. So how can we reset this window? First, you have to click on here, document overview on. So if you are clicking on it, so you will get the document overview, the history. Sometimes this history is not coming. So if history is not coming, so you have to click on this option called selection variant, and from the selection variant you have to select my purchase requisitions. So you'll get the purchase requisition history. And if you are not getting the overview, item overview, so I told you cart sign, header and overview, so expand the overview, clicking on it, so you'll get this window. So sometimes your SAP is not giving you this kind of view. So I think you have understood. If it is not coming, so how shall we get it? Okay. So now select your purchase requisition, drag it to the cart. So header will be automatically activated. Now purchasing organization is coming. So if you are practicing in a daily manner, you need to remember all this code. You just press space bar. You will get all the history, CSRI, and then in vendor tab, I need to select my vendor SRK. So I think this is my vendor. Press enter. Yes. Then delivery option is coming. So if the warning message is coming, first press enter to ignore the warning message, and then click on check. Okay. So the only warning message is coming for the delivery date. So I'll be ignoring it again. Okay. Now click on the save. So our purchase order will be generated. So I think you guys are able to create the PO and purchase requisition. There will be no problem. If you will be getting all the information like material group, purchasing organization, okay, purchasing group, all this information you will be getting, so you can proceed with the PO. Yes or no? I think there will be no problem. But now what will be our task? Our task will be whatever company code we have created, or we are developing our company code. So in that particular company code, we have to develop all this element. I mean that purchase order, requisition and everything. So from next class onwards, we'll be starting the configuration. So today's class is for the another end user class, that is for the service. So PO number is getting generated. It's 18147. 18147. Now come to the Migo. Okay. One 18127. No? Yes,
147.
147. Okay, done. Now, Sandeep, you are saying that, sir, you are not receiving the exact quantity. Okay. So now tell me how much quantity you have received? 400? Yes or no? That is your question, na? Okay. Sir, you can see that. Now come to the where. Yeah, that is understood. Okay. That is the warning message is coming because I'm not getting the exact number of quantity. That's it, sir. And how many parties remaining? 100 parties remaining, right? So I'll be receiving the next lot. So again, I'll be put the PO number. So now you can see, sir, only 100 quantities there, right? I think it's clear to you, sir. Guys, have you understood what I have done right now? Sandeep was asking a question before the starting the class. Sir, I have ordered the quantity for 500 and somewhere I have received less than the ordered quantity. So how shall we proceed? So I have started with this just because I can show it to you. Okay, if we are not getting the exact quantity, so how the things will get it done. So nothing else, sir. In the next part, you will get material, quantity, and where. So you come to the quantity and change the quantity and put the actual quantity you have received. So if there is any pending quantity in your PO which is yet to be received, so if you are receiving later on, if you will be receiving later on, so you'll have to go with the same PO number. And now if I am going with the PO number, then I am getting the message called no item or selectable item are there. Because whatever the quantity I have ordered in my PO, the entire quantity I have received. Yes, can you guide me? How can I see my document, accounting document? After posting the Migo, how can I see the journal?
We need to go into display and then select document
No,
info, sir.
no. Here is not display, sir. It is come to where? Here is come. Oh, sorry. Yeah, yes, sure. It's display. Sorry, sir. Sorry. It's display. Then come to the document number, enter, and then
Document information.
document info. Yes, Satrit, I was sorry. Okay, then if I document. But here it is, you are getting the entire amount, not for the 100 quantity, but you're getting for the 500 quantity.
So one more thing. Hello.
Yeah.
Yes. At the time when we receive the less quantity from the ordered quantity, so at that time we need to do the good receipt for the actual received quantity, right? Okay. So that is.
It's very quite simple. Sometimes we are getting goods in lots. Okay, the vendor told us I am not able to send the goods in a single lot. You will have to take it in a twice manner. So if I am okay with that condition, so first I am receiving the first lot. So I have entered all the entries in the first lot, and the remaining lots whenever I'll be receiving, I will go with that purchase order also. So boys and girls, have you understood the technique what I have done right now? I mean, the confusion is clear to you. What is our confusion? we are receiving less quantity. We have ordered for 500, but you are receiving less than 500. And your vendor is also promising that you will be getting after some time. So what you are supposed to do? Reject the entire lot or accept that? Guys, what will be your decision? Please tell me one thing. Is it clear to all of you? Please respond. Yes, no.
No, we
Sandeep,
all-
first tell me. First, tell me first, because that is your question, your doubt. Dear students, if I am audible to all of you, so please respond in checkbox. I mean inbox, so that I can understand if you guys are listening or not.
Sir, please tell me the Migo, sir. Hello?
Hmm.
Sir, please tell me the Migo, sir.
Okay, wait. I'm repeating it once again. The confusion is that, sir, you have ordered for, say for example, 100 quantities. Okay, and you have received less than that. So let's see how shall we proceed. So since I don't have the PO, I'll have to create one. So ME20, ME51N, the requisition. Now I am placing the order, say for example, 400 quantity. Okay, but I am receiving the goods not in a same lot, but in a different lot. Say for example, 2 or 3 lot. Okay, so if it is so, so how can I post in Migo? Okay, so here I am just post my requisition. Requisition is done. Now place the PO. Okay. Okay, so save it. 148. Now look at it. I have placed the order for how much quantity? I have placed the order for 400 quantity. Now the question is, sir, you have placed the order for 400 quantity, but you are not receiving the exact 400 quantity. You are receiving less than that. Say for example, 100 quantity or 300 quantity, but you are not exactly receiving the 400 quantity. So what you are supposed to do? At the time of goods receipt, Migo, we have to change that. Okay. First, we have to do what? Change it to the goods receipt. Okay. Now, write down the PO. So it's coming. So here you can see that material, quantity, and where. So come to the quantity part. So quantity part is coming that quantity unit in entry 400. It's 400. But in delivery, you have received, say for example, 250. So here you have to change 250, as well as here you have to change also 250, or else your journal will not tally it. Enter. So now you can see that the quantity is already getting changed. So I have placed for the 400 quantity order, but I am receiving 250. Okay. Now what we are supposed to do? Check the document. So whenever you'll be checking that, so sorry, first you have to flag my item, okay, and now check. So we're getting a warning message, and the message is very clear. Deficit of purchase order unit 150 pieces. Yes, you have ordered something, you are receiving something else. So you just accept it. System is giving you the warning. You are not getting it all the desired quantity. So that's why you can see that green message is not coming. Yellow sign means deficit. So post. No issues, document will be posted. Now you can display also the document, whatever you have received. You can get the amount of 250. The amount is this much. But tell me one thing, shall I get the invoice of this 250 quantity? Or I will get the invoice of 400 quantity? What is your common sense is saying? Sir, invoice, when we'll be receiving the invoice, we'll be receiving with the 400 quantity. We'll be not receiving the invoice for 250 quantity.
Yes, after we receive all the quantity that we have ordered,
Yes, then we'll get the invoice. So there will be no confusion with the invoice. Invoice we can post with all the quantity. Okay. So after getting 250, we have done it. Now the situation is like that. After 2-3 days, you have received the rest of the quantity. I mean, rest of the 150 quantity. So what you are supposed to do? You have to proceed with the same PO number. Why? Because that PO number is not completed. It is remaining. Okay, and you can see 150 is coming. Now what we are supposed to do? Come to the where, click on item. Okay, it's called flagging item, which means you have received. Now click on the check and you just see the status. If I am clicking on the check, now the status is green, means we have received all the quantity mentioned in the PO. There is no deficit in quantity. Post.
so do we need to change the delivery dates and everything, or it will be
Yeah, you
automatic?
can change that. You can change that because right now I am not able to change that because we are in 13 only. Okay, but
So
practical life
do we
definitely
need to
the
change?
date will be changed. Huh?
Yes, so do
Yeah,
we,
practically you definitely will be changing. Nah? So whenever we will be receiving the delivery date will be that date, particular that date.
okay.
But here we are unable to change because we are in 13, and in the same day we are able to we are witnessing all these changes.
So we need to do that in the source list only. So we have to go to the source list and then again we have to put the
Source
delivery.
list, in source list you can configure the maximum delivery date, lead time, maximum lead time. Okay, but if there is a delivered before, it doesn't mean that if I am promising you it delivered on 23rd, it doesn't mean it has to be delivered on 28th. It may be before that also. You know that sometimes in online also we are receiving the goods before the delivery date. Flipkart is saying you will be getting on 4th March, but you are receiving on 30th, 20th April, February also. So it can be happen, doesn't matter. Okay, so that can be changed. That document date, posting date you can change, delivery date you can change it by your hand. Now finally Miro. Okay, finally will be post the Miro. So in Miro, in invoice posting, we'll have to take care of the PO number. Okay, so if I'm putting the PO number, I will get the exact quantity. So 2 PO I have created right now, and I'm going to post the invoice against this 2 PO number. Okay, but boys and girls, please look at the step. Before entering the PO, I repeat, before entering the PO, sorry, before entering the Miro, not PO, before entering the Miro, you need to check with this T code OBBG. This is called tax procedure. OBBG. Later on, we'll be configuring this tax procedure. Okay, but right now, before proceeding into the Miro, you just check it once. OBBG. And after pressing OBBG, you will get tax procedure window. Now click on the position and select countries IN, India. And always check that in India, there must be assignment iTax IN. This is our tax procedure. This is another configuration window. We need to configure it. iTax IN, tax procedure, tax on sale purchase. So boys and girls, I'm requesting to everyone, whenever you will be posting Miro, MIRO, you just check once whether in India this tax procedure is assigned or not. So can you tell me what is the T code? The T code is OBBG. Okay, OBBG. Done. Now what options you need to select? Click on the position. You have to select country IN. IN for India. Okay, so in India, the procedure is iTax IN. You just check it once. Okay. If there is any other options are there, you just delete that and put your code. Our code is iTax IN. Please make a note of it. Before posting the Miro every time, you just check it once. If there is any other tax code is or tax procedure is assigned, you are not able to post the Miro in your company code. Every one of you getting it? Yes, no? So this step, when we need to check? We need to check before the Miro. Okay. So MIRO. So here I have to put the PO number. What is the PO number? It's 147 and 148. Now, two PO we have done. First is 147. Okay. Guys, did you see that? The two line item is coming. Why? Because you have received in two manner. That's why two line item is coming. Can anyone tell me what is the total amount? No need. I have got it. It's 5135000. Here the total amount is coming here in this balance field. Okay. So I'm just copy this amount. 5135000. And here you can see the balance is reflected in green. Now simulate. Sir, why this two times is coming? Because you have taken twice. That's why two line item are there. Boys and girls, this is called line item. 1, 2, 3. This is called line, and this is the line item. So remember, at the time of creation of GL, you are selecting line item display as on. That's why the GL is coming in line item. Guys, did you remember the GL creation FS00? And I have told you that at the time of creation of GL, some configuration you have to follow as a standard manner. So there is another configuration called line item display tick. So since you are ticking off the line item display, that's why you are getting all the information in line item. If you are not tick that manner, so this GL will not appear in this line item. This is called line item. And post.
Sir, if there is a case we receive goods for a lesser quantity and invoices also for the same amount of goods, so then what will be the procedure for the invoice?
It's not possible.
In case of cancellation?
You have to cancel the PO now.
Okay.
You just tell me now, if you are receiving less quantity and invoice is getting of less quantity, so ma'am, you have to cancel the PO, because PO is nothing but an agreement between you and your vendor. So if your vendor is sending you the invoice of the lesser quantity, so they can claim the higher amount also after that, because whatever the agreement has been entered between you and your vendor, both of you have to perform. So ma'am, in GST regime, it's not possible. If you're getting lesser quantity and getting the inverse of the entire one, that is not legally correct. That's why the large scale industry is using SAP or Oracle, so that they can trace this kind of mismatch. In Tally, it can be done so. In Tally, you can put all this information manually. Tally will accept in journal mode also. Guys, if you know how to operate Tally, so you know that there is a journal mode in Tally. So in journal mode, we can create material and we can put all the entry, but no one can trace. But in ERP system, that does not allow you to enter the deficit quantity or deficit amount. So that's why this kind of system has been developed. So ma'am, it is already happening. So my simple information is cancel the PO and generate the fresh PO.
Okay, sir. Thank you.
Yeah. Jivan, here you can see we are selecting 0% tax. That's why the in line item tax amount is not coming. In material configuration, we can put the GST, the GST information. So whenever we'll be calculating the tax part, I will show you. At a time of creation of material, we can put that, the GST details also. Here I'm just showing you the simple process of P2P and O2C, so that you can understood, you are able to understand that how the things are getting done in SAP. As remember from the last class onwards, I am focusing only one word called end user. These are the tasks of the end user at office. Migo posting, Miro posting, okay, PO creation, something like that. And one more PO is left, so I'm just save that also. Okay, again 2 item is coming. And how much is the total amount? It's 4108,123. Okay, now simulate and post. So here given the tax amount will be appearing, the journal will be appearing in this line item. Okay, but since we have taken 0 as a rate of percentage, that's why tax is not coming. Boys and girls, is that clear to all of us? Guys, I can see that today only 11, excluding me, only 10 people with us. So what I can assume, SAP's staff, that's why students are not attending or something else. 2-3 person has confirmed that they are not able to join today's class. But what about the rest? Akhil, what about your Bangalore team? I think you are from Bangalore. You and Jivan and Rakshita, you 3 are from Bangalore, I think. But 6-7 people are from Bangalore. If I am the 5 students. Okay, in Hyderabad, how many are there from Hyderabad? So out of 5, all are 5 present. Okay, Niharika ji, you are from Hyderabad or Ahmedabad?
Ahmedabad, sir.
Ahmedabad. Priyanka, did you understand anything in today's class?
Yes, sir.
Okay, how? This is a fast class and we are doing PO, Migo, Miro.
No, sir, the
Things are
bit
getting.
like I am understanding the procedures, but I'm not unable to understand like Miro and Miro, that's
Watch video,
terms.
then
So
watch video, then you are able to understand. Okay,
okay,
so I
sir.
think
Okay.
you can manage. Okay, Rajesh and Richard, you guys are fantastic. Every time you are practicing very well. Rakshita, you also. Satyajit, you are from Bangalore or Hyderabad? Hyderabad. Okay. So guys, I just see that only 10 people are there. You just see every time it's coming 20, 19, but I don't understand what happened to the rest. Anyway, shall I proceed with the service or give you more time so practice you can practice?
So
No,
just
sir,
one
let us start the next topic.
Hello.
Okay, is that okay with you? Okay, if it is okay, then please proceed. I don't have
Hello.
any problem. Yes, Alka.
Sir, just wanted to know how do we cancel a PO?
Cancel the PO.
Yes.
Delete
I
it.
mean,
Delete it.
okay, just delete it.
It's
Could you
very
please just
simple,
show
sir.
me?
Sir, something in system you have to scroll, you have to find by yourself so that you can manage it very
Yes, I
well.
know,
Okay,
but
sir.
maybe there,
Easy,
I
easy.
thought there
It's not a
might be
big deal.
some
It's not
kind
a
of
big deal. It's not a
procedure
big
or
deal. You just
something.
see. It's here, and here is a column called my purchase order. Okay. But right now I am not able to delete anything because I have all process. So you have to double click on it.
Okay.
Okay, done. So here you will not get the delete option, but whenever you will be after, sorry, it's a service PO. But okay, so here you are not cancel option. Okay, so after there is a call edit option. So there is option called cancel. Okay, so after creating the PO, if you are not accepting anything against it, so what you are supposed to do? See, come to the PO creation window, ME21N. Okay, so here there is an option called selection variant. Okay, click on it. My purchase order. So you'll get your purchase order which is not processed. Achha, this is our purchase order. So double click on it. Right? And come to the edit and cancel. Done, sir?
Yes, sir.
Jivan, I will show you the payment in later on configuration. So right now I'm just going with the MM part. Okay, and after that I will start with the payment, because in payment there are lots of variety. Payment with discount, payment without discount, automatic payment, manual payment. So I have thought that I will show you in a single window. I mean to say that after finishing all this stuff, all the invoice posting, then we'll be start configuration of the payment. Okay, so don't worry, sir. So guys, please give the heading service PO. P2P for service. It's very simple, huh? 3 steps are there. Right now, boys and girls, we have done with the goods. Okay, we have done the PO with the goods. But here I'm talking about the service. Sometimes we need to purchase service by issuing the PO. Don't say PO, it's called service order. In service, we are not using the term purchase order. In case of service purchase, we'll be using the term service order. Now, what is the meaning of service order? How shall we create the service order? Everything we are starting right now. So today's class is all about your service PO. I think students who have done the practice, there is no doubt of the goods PO. I mean, the steps is clear to all of you. I'm talking about this step. It's all the steps. Guys, did you remember the T code? Did you remember the T code? It's remember, so please make sure you have to remember all the T code. Just tell me how many T code we have done till now. From the first class to the last class, how many T code we have done? Tell me the number. 10, 12, 15, how many?
Around 17, I guess, sir. Or
17.
15 to 17. Yeah, 15 to 17 maybe.
Fine. And today we are introducing 2-3 more. Achha, today I have also discussed one T code. I think you have noted down. OBBG. Yes, have you make a note of it? Achha, when can we use it? Before Miro. Before posting the Miro, we need to check. What check? Set tax procedure. What do you need to check? We need to check the tax procedure in our country. Our country is India. So country will be the India. T code is OBBG. And what is the tax procedure for our country? I told you I-tax
INTX.
I-tax IN. This is the code. Okay, please make a note of it. If it is not assigned with that, you are not able to put the PO. I mean, not able to post the invoice. So before Miro, till Migo, there will be no usage of the tax. At the time of invoice, you need to check. In our country, India, what are the procedure has been assigned. So since it's a common server, so sometimes it is getting changed by some other user. So I'm simply requesting to all of you, just before proceeding to the Miro, every time, be it goods, be it service, you just check with the procedure. And if it is I-tax IN, nothing shall be changed. If it is other, you just change and place by this I-tax IN. OBBG is a T code, okay? Now move on to the next part. So what is next part? P2P for service. So in SAP, SAP FICO module, or rather you can say SAP MM module, is not a part of FI. It's not a part of CO, because it's an entire part of MM. Only the payment and mirror is a part of FI. If I consider which part will be coming in FI module, only these two. These are all the staffs are the MM. So as we all know that in SAP every module shall be linked with other module. So FI is linked with CO, CO is linked with MM, MM with FI, SD with FI. So we need to integrate. So from next week or from Friday onwards, will we start configuration. So there you can understand that how the things are getting configured in SAP. That will be very interesting and much more practice will be required. And T code, it will be touched near about 50. I'm telling you, okay. So please mentally prepared. You have to remember 50 T codes, but not in a single day. Later on. So in SAP, if you consider service, so there will be two variety. Guys, whatever we are discussing in the class, in the beginning part of our class, I will give you the notes. I mean, whatever we are discussing before starting any process or any configuration. So we'll be record all this stuff in Excel sheet and I'll get it to you. I'll give it to you. So guys, how many types of service are there? Two types of service are there. Planned service, unplanned service. I repeat guys, in SAP MM, you will get two configuration. Planned service configuration and unplanned service configuration. Here we are doing planned service configuration, where we know service previously. That's why we are giving the PO. What is the meaning of planned service? Sir, I know who will be my vendor, at which day I will be receiving the service, what will be the pricing, everything. So today we are going to discuss with the service, not for the goods. So GST stands for goods and services tax. So we have done already with the goods, with PO. And right now, we are going to start service with PO. So how shall we start? We'll have to start with the creation of service. So what is the T code for the creation of service? So just a minute. Creation of service. Okay. So what is the creation of service? Is AC03. Guys, can you tell me what is the T code for the creation of material? It's MM01. And creation of service, plant service, is the T code is AC03. Okay. The T code for creation of service is AC03. So if we compare with if we compare with the goods with service, so goods PO started with the creation of material. So service PO shall be started with creation of what? Service PO shall be started with creation of service. And what is the T code of service? That is called AC03. Guys, getting my point? So now let's see how shall we create the service. So service can be any service. Okay, advertisement. Okay, audit service, interior decoration service. Achha, please do not try to create wages and salary. That is a different module part. So do not create wages and salary over here. So we have to create other service like carriage inward, carriage outward. Okay, rent, audit, advertisement, interior decoration, consultancy charges, legal charges, this kind of service. So guys, if you know the taxation, Indian taxation, so whatever the service I am mentioning, you know one more condition will be appearing, that will be TDS. I think we must know about it. Guys, we know TDS, indirect tax. So you know that in case of audit fees, 194J, in case of advertisement, 194C, right? In case of legal charges, 194J. So TDS part will be also be coming. So in future class, after 1.5 week, we'll have to configure TDS in SAP. So guys, I'm requesting to all of you, please make a mindset. You will have to deal with at least 100 T codes after 1 month. Not every day, not in a single day, but entire project. So you have to make a mood of it. Okay, there are lots of burden are there. We have to follow, and there is no other option. I repeat, there is no other option. Whether you are intelligent, you are not intelligent, whatever be the, you have to remember the step also, the T code also. Then you can call yourself a good SAP consultant or SAP practitioner, something like that. So right now, what we are supposed to create? Right now we are creating service. So here you people will be creating only one service for the right now, that is a transportation service. It can be carriage inward, carriage outward, whatever. Okay. So shall I move on with the creation of service? How to create the service? So what is the T code for service is AC03. Yes, whatever the Excel sheet I have shared with you, in that particular Excel sheet, this AC03 is not there. And one more is I have. Okay, next is creation of service order. Okay, and the T code is the same as goods. Hear me? And then entry sheet. Okay, then Miro. So Miro is for what? It is for invoice posting. Okay, so here the step is very less, only 4 steps are there. In service, the steps are very less, only 4 steps are there. Okay, so guys, it will take half an hour. So let's start. Okay, so guys, service entry shall be started with service creation AC03, and please I'm requesting to all of you, for the practice purpose, for the first time, to just create transport service. You just create the transport service. Sir, why not rent? Why not advertisement? Why not others? I have not configured yet. So once we'll finish with the transport service, then we'll be configure service like rent, advertisement with TDS also. But here right now, we are only dealing with the transport service. ICA transport service. Okay, let's see. So AC03 is the T code for the creation of service. So I'm using the same T code. Guys, please look at it. The screen should be like this. And what you are supposed to select? This one. This creation window. This is called create new service. Okay. Here you will get this option. And boys and girls, do not alter this activity number. If it is coming %_1, let it be. If it is coming %_1, let it be. Do not alter this number. You just mention the name of the service. So what I told you, that is transport service. You can mention your name also, Satyajit transport service, something like that, so that you can classify. But our main mode is transport service. And what is the service category? As you remember, at the time of creation of material, you have got the option of raw material, industry selection. So here you have to select this one, service purchasing. Do not try to select other one. I have configured only this service purchasing. So select only this service purchasing. And transport service shall be measured on kilometer. How much freight will be charged? That will be depend on the distance traveled. Enter. So after putting the kilometer and press enter, so you'll get it back. Now come to the basic data, expand it. Here, service group, material group or service group. This is the group. You remember in raw material there is a service group for raw material, but here we are creating service. So this is a service group. ISM GRP. Consultant have done that. Division. What is a division? IS. Again, it is created by the consultant person. IS is a division. Valuation class. Yes, can anyone tell me what is the valuation class for the raw material? Default valuation class for the raw material? You've done that. You have done that. 3000 is a default. Okay, that is for goods, and it is for services 3200. So Satyajit, you asked me last class, sir, can we have a note of it? Okay, what are the basic T codes? So I told you, okay, whenever we'll be doing it, you'll get to know. So raw material 3000, sir, and services 3200.
Yes.
Is a default selection. Okay. After that, nothing to select much over here. Just come to the last part. Do not select formula graphic, nothing to select over here. Come to the last part, long text, and write down what you are creating. Transportation service. Receipt or ordered. See, this is a description, long text. Description can be anything. Transport service receipt, transport service ordered, transport service prepared. Whatever you are thinking the narration is suit for this situation, you just make it. Press enter, and after doing it, click on save. What happened?
So you clicked on the new sheet.
Oh, I clicked on new. Also. Extremely sorry, sir. Okay, no issues. We'll be doing it again. So guys, create a new. Okay. So do not change it. Activity number. Only mention the name of the service. Service category will be what? Purchasing, the first one. Now base ordinate kilometer. Select the kilometer and press enter. So you'll get back the basic data information. If it is collapsed, then click on the expand on basic data. Now, what is the material group? This ISM GRP. What is the division? Is 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 our division, and valuation class is 3200. Done. And come to the last part. Transportation service ordered or being ordered, something like that. Press enter and now click on save. So guys, here you can see this is your service number. Remember one thing, at the time of creation of the material, we have selected the number for the material. But at the time of service, the number is generating from the system. And what is the number? It's 100343. This is called automatic. And in SAP language, it is called internal number range. Okay. And whenever the number we are putting by our side, that is called external number. So this is the service number 100343. You have to make a note of it. 100343. So guys, you can understand that it's very simple to create the service rather than the goods. In case of the goods creation, you have to select so many windows, so many views. But in service, how many? Name of the service, service category, unit of measurement, and material group, division and valuation class, and long text. So whenever you will be creating the transportation service, my spelling is wrong. Okay, so I'm sorry for that. Whenever you'll be creating the transportation service, you just mention your name in a bracket so that you can classify your number from this list. You can see lots of transportation charges has been created till now. Okay, so if you are using your own name, you can find it out. But in practically, need not to do that. Just mention the name also. Yes, guys, tell me whether it's clear or not. I mean, creation of service master, is that clear to all of us? T code is
Yes, sir.
AC03, and these are the area where we need to update to create the service. Okay. Now,
Okay.
what we are supposed to do? Now we need to place the service order. Guys, in case of service, do not use the word purchase order. You have to use the word service order. Okay. So ME21N. There will be no requisition for plan service. No requisition will be required. Requisition will be required only for the goods, not for the service. We can directly move on to the PO. But here we have to do some task. First, you have to select the vendor. Okay. So what is the name of the vendor? So vendor. Okay. This is a vendor, 3,100. Okay. Same as goods. In goods also we have created the vendor. Now come to the header part. Okay. Come to the header part. Three information you have to put: purchase organization, purchasing group, and company code. So what is my purchasing organization? It's IPOR. What is the purchasing group? Is IPG, and company code is ICAI. Guys, from where we'll get this information? From Excel sheet only. IPOR is the purchase organization, IPG is your purchasing group, and ICAI is your company code. Select these three fields and press come to here. See, in case of goods, we need not to select any accounts assignment or item category. I repeat, in case of goods, basically for the stock material, what we have created last class, the stock, that was our stock material. So at the time of creation of the stock material, we need not to update such option, account assignment and item category. But in case of service, you need to update this information, A and I. So in A, you have to select X, and in I, you have to select D. D for service. If you click on pop-up, you will get D. D is for the service. Okay, this is for the service. X and D. Now come to the short text. The short text is my transport service. Okay, and put the material group. Okay, and plant. Guys, please look at the window. I mean, look at this. This view. What are the options we are selecting? Please have a look. In case of service, first you have to select account assignment and item category. So in case of service, X and D. X is for the auxiliary, D is for the service. Do not mention anything over here because you are not creating material, you are creating service. Short text will be the transport service. Come to the material group and plant, and nothing else. And above in document header, you have to put these three information. What are the information, sir? Purchase organization, purchasing group, and company code. After that, enter. Okay, now you have to put your service. So right now, what service I have created? I have created this service. So here I have to put the service information. Okay, short text is what? It's a transport service. Now quantity. Say for example, 500 quantity. I mean 500 kilometer. The transport will be there, and gross price 30 rupees per kilometer. Guys, the freight charges shall be decided on the kilometer distance traveled. I hope you all know that. At the time of booking the Ola or Uber, So they are charging the fees or charging the fare on the basis of distance we traveled. So per unit is 30 rupees per kilometer, and total distance traveled will be the 500. Okay. Now press enter. Whenever you'll be pressing enter, now you have to put the GL, and that will be your transport GL. The name of the number of the transport GL is 4,00,100. So this GL account you will get it from Excel sheet. This GL. Boys and girls, this is the transport GL. See, if you are purchasing transport service, so what will be the journal entry? Carriage account debit to bank or carriage account debit to cash. This is your carriage account. This is GL for your carriage. So I'm using this GL over here. Enter. Done. Yes, we should create GL before that, Jivan. Not only for here, we should create it from P2P goods also. But as I told you, right now we are witnessing the end user segment. That's why everything is predefined. That GL is also been predefined. Okay. Now click on this. Okay. And save. So your service PO has been generated. Till now, whatever PO we are creating, that was PO for goods. And right now, this is the PO for service, 149. Guys, if you want to see the PO, what you are supposed to do, come to the selection variant and then my purchase order. Okay. And select the number from the list. This is the last one. Double click on it. Get it. So just guys, please have a look. In header column, what we will be selecting? This 3-1. Okay. In item details, we just put the plant and purchasing, material group, mention the short text and XD will be there. And what about the item details? In item details, you have to mention your service, what service you have created, and the transport GL. This is the service number, and I have put all my GL also. Okay. Okay, guys. So you can see 15,000 is the net value, total transport cost. Done, sir. Now what you are supposed to do? Guys, Migo we have used for what? That is for goods received. The Migo, T-code Migo we have used for what? That is for goods received. But this time we are going to receive the goods or service. What we are receiving? Service. So service received is known as entry sheet. I repeat, boys and girls, service received is known as service entry sheet in SAP. Sir, once more, sure. Service received is known as entry sheet in SAP. So what is the T code for entry sheet? It's ML81N. It's ML81N. It's a T code for the service entry sheet. So click on it, ML81N, and put it. Okay, do not use Migo. Yeah, anyone is asking something? I didn't get that, sir. Can you repeat it again?
No.
Okay. So guys, look at ML81N. It's called entry sheet. Guys, if you compare parallelly with the goods with the service, so you can compare this step with Migo. But Migo is exclusively for the goods received, not for the service received. That's why we have to do it in this way. What is the way? This is for the service entry sheet. So what you are supposed to do? Click on here, other purchase order. Okay. So here you have to put the purchase order. You have created the PO. So what is the name of the PO? 149, right? Okay. Press enter. Done. Now click on the entry sheet. Click on the other purchase order, put your PO number, and after that, click on the entry sheet. Short text. What is my short text? It's transport service. What is your service? It will be coming automatically. This one, na? You can see this coming automatically. I just press space bar, it is coming automatically. Okay. Now enter. So everything is coming. After getting the details of your service, boys and girls, please look at the screen. Click on this flag option. This is called accept. Boys and girls, there is a no option called item okay, yes, flagging. There is a no option in service. That's why we need to accept it first. This flag sign, okay, which sign? This one. Click on it. Okay, and after that, you'll have to save. Do not click on save first. First accept and then save. If you are doing so, your PO will be cancelled and it is getting accepted. Now, how can you see the view? So Satya, look at it. Come to the environment. If you want to view the document, come to the environment. Then purchase order history. Done. Click on the material document. Do not click on this one. Click on the material document. Okay. Now document info. FI document. You'll be getting same as goods PO. Done. Getting my point, boys and girls? After save the document, how can we get that? Is that clear to you? After receiving the entry sheet, what you are supposed to do? Environment. Under the environment, there is an option called purchase order history. So under the history, there is an option called material document. Click on it. This is a material document number. You have to click on this document number. Now, FI document. Get that. Guys, don't you think that SAP process is little bit lengthy? To check the simple report, we have to use lots of options. I feel that. We just want to view the simple report that is called document FI document. But to see that, you have to go environment, PO history, click on that. Lots of long journey.
Sir,
What
it is so
else
lengthy.
we can do? Sorry?
Yes, sir, the procedure.
Procedure is?
So lengthy. I mean, like, it is so
Yeah, of
vast.
course. Yes, that's why is SAP. This is called the software made by the Germans. If we India will make this kind of software, this much of complication will not there. Okay. But since this show the German ability or German, see, I'm not joking with you. In case of Oracle or Cisco, the process is not that much of lengthy. Okay, it's a little bit easy, and you can rectify that process also. But here you don't have any chance. If you like it, dislike it, whatever, you must go with this way. There is no other option. So now, after receiving the entry of service, here come to the final, that is the invoice posting, Miro. So Miro will same. Be it goods, be it service, Miro will same. So guys, I told you before posting the Miro, what you are supposed to check? It's OBBG. And after that, click on the position, find our own country is India, and just check it the tax. I tax IN. If it is okay, nothing shall be changed, just save it. And if it is not there, change and save that. Okay. And then proceed to the Miro. So put the date. It's coming now. Your number. It's 149, right? Now you can see everything will fall in place. So 15,000 here. 15,000 is different. So you have to put the 15,000. Okay. The balance is coming 0. Click on simulate before the posting to check that whether it is okay or not. Yes, it's okay. Then post. So after posting, how can you check that? Guys, what we are supposed to do, invoice document, then display. And after that, follow on document. Okay, guys, this reporting part has to be practiced very seriously. As an end user, you have to check every time this one. Okay. Now tell me, how was that service? If you have done the goods, I think service will be more easy. The step is very few, only 4. So I am requesting to everyone, start with the practicing both goods as well as service. Since we have done service only, so do not go with service only. First create the material and process, finish the process of the goods and check that variety. You are ordering for 700 quantity, receiving 500, check that variety also. And after that, come to the service part. Okay, to all my students, everything is clear to you.
Yes, sir.
So guys, you guys are enjoying, or nowadays you are not liking this topic
We
or
are
something like that?
SAP is very interesting.
Tell me the truth, guys. Please tell me the truth. Okay.
Literally, sir.
Shweta, not at all means what? I didn't get that. You are not enjoying the SAP. You mean to say that? So boring. So what kind of fun you need to find out from SAP? Ma'am, it's the German software. What we are supposed to do? We have to follow. Guys, this is the end user part. But I don't think you guys are only happy with this. Sir, don't you think that you need to create this also? I mean, all this stuff. So then the exact task will be starting. So when you'll have to create your own material group, own division, own plant, and you have to run the process in your own company code. If you are able to do so, you are eligible candidate to complete your SAP consultant course. If to all my friends from Hyderabad, if you have any friend who is doing consultancy course in Hyderabad or especially in the Amirpet area, you just have a talk with them. They will say you they are all configuring this in their consultancy course. So as I told you, at the very first day, I promised you, okay, since we are in an end user plan, but we are not only confined ourselves in end user, definitely will be discuss the consultant level, discussion also. If you guys are agree to do so, and if you guys are allow me to explain with you, because if I consider the consultant part, you just have a look on the T code, how many T code we need to configure to run the P2P process. Just have a look. So this is the creation of see. This is the configuration step of P2P goods. Okay. So I'm not showing you any scaring, or I'm not, not in a mood to show you the burden. What is the exactly T code are there? I'm just show you. These are the T code we need to use. 20 T codes, but it having some different usage. So it will be coming under near about 25 to 30. This is for goods and this is for the service. Then after that, you are allowed to do all this stuff in your own company code. That is the exact learning. What we are doing right now, we are following something. You are following something. What you are following, whatever I have given it to you, you just follow as my instruction. But in that case, you guys are no more following me. You'll have to create by your own. Yes, anyone having any doubt till now, you can ask. In today's discussion, in the previous class discussion, whatever. Akhil, is it okay with you? Jivan and Rakshita. Okay. Bangalore team is okay. What about Hyderabad? I think you guys are able to manage it. So again, my same dialogue will continue: practice, practice, and practice. There's no other option.
Hello, sir.
Yeah, Priyanka.
Sir, actually, can you send me all these recordings